Must you always read, child?
Oh, I didn't see you there, great...
How many times must I tell you how to address me?
I'm sorry, Lady Braxiatel. Just finding it hard to remember your formalities now. I'm just used to calling you by your place in the family, and it's confusing calling you and Uncle Irvin.
Well, you'd better learn. We've had complaints about you from the academy for not following protocol. Calling your tutor by their name without their rank. Referring to President Pandad as Panda. Refusing to give unconditional allegiance to him. I have no idea what your grandfather is doing when it comes to raising you, but he certainly isn't raising you to be a time lady.
He said he wanted to do a better job than...
I bet he did. At least he is still a member of high society. For now, at least.
Yes, I must protest.
Protest noted, Archivist Theta Sigma, but it will...
My name is the Doctor.
Protest noted, Doctor, but it will have no effect on the hearing. The votes have been counted, and everyone voted in favour of President Pandad's motion to begin clearing the outlands of outsiders to make way for the development of new grounds for the capital.
All in favour indeed. Then tell me, what happened to my vote? My vote against the motion?
When the Lord has finished, I call on the chamber to terminate. In Rassilon's name.
In Rassilon's name.
The absolute cheek of them.
Now, Doctor, don't get your knickers in a twist. You're an archivist, remember? You're not a member of the High Council yet.
What? Knickers? What you bumbling on about? Dear.
Shall we walk together? It's ghastly, isn't it? You point out corruption within the presidency and it's all ignored out of fear of what Panda will do.
Oh, Panda indeed. You, sir, are having a bad influence on Susan.
Please, she gets it from all of us. She may not have the family name, but she does have the family stubbornness.
Poppycock. Yes, Poppycock. There is no family stubbornness. What are you dithering about?
If you insist, brother. You know they take any rebellious students at the academy away. No one knows where they go, nor what they do with them.
And you encourage them? Honestly, you put these time-tots' lives in danger.
We supposedly live in a democracy. We should stand up against would-be dictators.
Oh, would-be indeed. There's nothing would-be about it. Oh, no, don't antagonize the guards.
Open the door, would you, dear chap? We wish to leave the sinking ship.
Oh, Braxiatel.
May I inquire your business in the Outlands?
Oh, please excuse Lord Braxiatel, dear boy. Yes. Oh, we just wish to get home.
Papers.
Sorry?
Show me your identification papers.
Is there really any need?
Papers.
Yes, here you go, sir.
And you? I'll let you through this time, but get aggressive with me and I'll be forced to arrest you.
By which you mean shoot. Don't worry, I get the gist. I shall behave from now on. The President's sack of...
Oh, do behave, will you? And you wonder why I don't want to be associated with you.
My President, have you seen the footage from the Academy?
Indeed I have.
Have you decided how you want to respond?
Of course. She's on her way as we speak.
So, I assume we are to...
Burn them. Burn them all.
You summoned me, Lord President?
She was in the barn again. She knows girls are not allowed.
And what happens when I or Theta here regenerate into a female form? Or into an androgynous body? Will we no longer be allowed access to the barn?
Of course not. It's for the boys.
Mother, your acceptance of a social gender construct here on Gallifrey is a total oxymoron compared to our genetics.
And, well, how was your day, Susan, my child?
It was good, Grandfather. I did some reading.
Oh? On what?
The rule of power of Imperatrix Pandora and its similarities to President Pandad VII. This is not an acceptable way to raise a time-top, Theta.
No, you made us read much worse than this, Mother.
Different times, different rules.
Oh, do you know that meal was quite delicious? Yes.
There are so few of us now. The House of Lungbarrow reduced to 4 members. What did I do to deserve this?
You loomed us into existence. Don't moan about the results.
Can I go to my room, Grandfather?
Oh, of course, dear girl. Run along now,
So, how did the vote go?
100% of the votes in favour of the cleansing.
You voted for it.
I voted against, but Pandad changed my vote.
Then the fabric of society is at risk on Gallifrey. If the people of Gallifrey knew the plans, they would be outraged.
Yes, outraged, but too scared to do anything about it. It's that business with Pandad III all over again. Only the students are brave enough to stand up for their civil liberties.
And remember what happened to them. Shot down by the guards. Complete termination while there were still time talks.
Not all of them.
Yes, well, I would not be happy if Susan was to get involved in something like that. No, not happy at all. Especially with the burner rumours going around the members of the opposition.
I think we should call it a night. We have all had a glass too many of heart-shaven wine. We shall continue to discuss our tottering state in the morning.
I'll go and lock up the barn. We don't want any outsiders sleeping in there now, do we?
No, I shall do that for you, Mother. I think the air could do me good. Sober up a bit before bed.
Thank you, child. I shall see you in the morning.
Yes. Well, I think I shall retire too.
Anybody here? No? Thought as much. The memories I've had in this barn. When Peter used to sleep here after the other boys used to pull it. Mother, I told you Hugh.
You're surprised then? I wasn't expecting that.
Not surprised? No. Disappointed, if anything. Pandad has sunk to a new low. The Lord Burner in this day and age is preposterous.
And yet here I am. Now then, Irvin, are we going to do this the easy way or the hard way?
Well, that's up to you. I intend to leave here with both hearts beating. I can't say the same for you.
I wasn't made Lord Burner by chance, you know. I'm good at my job.
As am I. Being a tutor at the academy is a lot more difficult than you might think.
Oh, you're up. Yes, well, I brought you some Jago juice, my dear. Yes. Drink it up, and well, get ready for your day.
Thank you, Grandfather. Am I walking in with Uncle Irvin today?
No. Well, he's already left this morning, hasn't he? Yeah. Before anybody awoke, it would seem. I shall take you in, and well, it'll be good to see the academy again, won't it? Yes, it will.
Burning complete. I didn't think it would be that quick. That Irvin is a slimy sword.
Am I indeed? Well, if I am slimy, what does that make you, my Lord President?
Well, I didn't expect this. What have you done with Paylix?
Disposed of them, I'm afraid. Hopefully their blood won't stain the carpet.
And their body?
Will never be found. You underestimate me, Pandad. My body may be beginning to wear a bit thin, but I'm stronger than I look.
Well, I am impressed.
Is that it? No calling of the guards to take me away, no calls for execution, another burn audit? No?
Oh, I have something far better in mind than that.
Oh.
Probationary Archivist Doctor, may I come in?
Oh, who is it?
Junior Archivist Rodan. I've been given a message to give to you.
Oh yes, and who's it from, my dear?
Braxiatel?
Oh, which one? There are two. There are three when I use the name. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, do you mean Lady Braxiatel? The housekeeper of Lungbarrow, or oh dear, Irvin Braxiatel, my old.
Irvin Braxiatel, Doctor.
Yes, quite. Anyway, thank you, my dear. You may leave.
Yes, Doctor.
Good grief. I'm here. Now then, what is all this about?
There is no time for niceties. Pandad wants you dead. And Susan.
Oh, of course he does. Oh dear. Doesn't mean he's actually going to do it.
Yes, it does. There is a burn verdict against the two of you.
How pray do you know that?
Because there was a burn verdict against me too. But I, unlike you, can fight for myself. I was in the army, remember?
You killed a Lord Burner?
To save myself? Yes. As would any reasonable Time Lord, or lady for that matter. Now listen, just because I look younger than you, now my second incarnation, does not mean that I do not know what is best. Now listen, you need to leave Gallifrey and take Susan with you. I can sort out Pandad, so there's no blood on your hands, but if you stay, I cannot ensure your survival.
No. No. This cannot be true, sir. No.
But it is my Please listen to me. If you stay, you and Susan will die. If not by me, by someone else. Listen to me for the others' sake.
And what about the hand?
I hadn't thought of that. Pandad is paranoid to have a successor already named, and he will surely use it how Pandad intends.
Oh, against which we cannot protest, as I would lose my job as archivist, rather. And yes, well, it's quite a conundrum, isn't it? Yes, quite a conundrum.
There is no conundrum. You will have to leave Gallifrey with Susan and the hand.
No, we cannot just run away. We will...
Doctor! Listen to me. You are young. You're still in your first incarnation. Susan barely 30. Still a time tot at the academy. You have to go.
How can I? Leave my home, my family, my job, my friends, civilization as we know it. The master and I, well, we used to tour with the idea well at the academy, but no. To leave Gallifrey, to break the laws of non-intervention, to break my own moral codes. Oh, I cannot do such a thing, sir.
Then Susan will die before she even reaches adulthood in her first centenary. Do you want her blood on your hands along with her parents? She will die before she ever falls in love, has her heart broken, runs to you for support, falls in love again, before she becomes the high member of society that the seer told you she would be, all those years ago in that cave. And you will never fulfill your purpose, the reason you were weaved along with your cousins. Good job they aren't here, or this would be even more difficult.
I cannot go. I cannot go.
Doctor, you must. In Rassilon's name, man.
Oh, even if I wanted to leave, how could I? Our family doesn't have rank to own a TARDIS. We have no power to acquire one. The only option would be to...
Steal one, yes. You may not like it, but it's what you have to do.
Oh, I suppose. I don't have any choice, do I?
What rubbish time tots read these days. No wonder Susan is becoming such a rebel. In the name of Omega, where have you been?
Quite an apt oath, actually, Mother.
Is that... In the name of Rassilon, what have you two done? You will bring shame on this house once again, Doctor. Just like you did when you ran away with the President's daughter and lost that moon.
Why must you bring that up at any opportunity, eh?
You two are quite finished. We only have a few hours until sunrise, and Pandad is expecting you and Susan to burn any minute now.
Wait, a burning? Oh, good Lord, this house will never reclaim its reputation. What have you and Susan been doing now?
Actually, it is my fault. And let's not go into that, since I am the Lord Burner.
You?
Yes, me. Now, please, let me get a word in. Since I am the Burner, we have a slight advantage. He doesn't think this is possible, the arrogance of the man. Does he not realise I am now a weapon that makes people afraid of him? Think of all the students, opposition politicians, and innocents he has killed.
So, what's the next move?
Susan. It is time to get up.
Grandfather? What time is it?
Oh, Susan, my dear child. I'm so sorry.
What is it, Grandfather? What's wrong?
We have to leave.
Where are we going? The academy?
Oh, child, we have to leave Gallifrey. Leave our home.
You're not taking anything?
Well, we have to travel light and make sure we have nothing to weigh us down. It's bad enough we have to take this lump with us.
Is its cloaking on?
I don't think it can be turned off, no. No cameras will detect it.
Omega's flaw, I always called it. You can never see when it is being stolen unless you are there when it happens.
Grandfather, I'm scared.
Dear girl, come here. What you are about to do is brave, frightening, and quite frankly, stupid. But there is no alternative. But no matter where you go, no matter what happens, you must remember that you are a time lady from the house of Lungbarrow, a direct descendant of the other themselves. You will meet many lesser species on your path to find a new home. But one day, my child, we shall see each other again. In another time, another place, when things are better for everyone.
Come along, child, come along, we must go.
What happened? You can't tell me the old man and that girl outsmarted you.
He is my brother, Pandad. He tried to reason with me, suggested a way for us both to get out of it. Then he ran. I know where he's heading. You can send guards after him.
I can't send guards after him. Why would I say they were chasing him?
Well, for stealing the hand of Omega, of course. Oh, didn't you know?
Where are they heading?
TARDIS repair shop, I believe.
This is President Pandad. This is an arrest order for the Time Lord known as the Doctor and his granddaughter Susan. They are to be stopped at all costs. They are to be taken dead or alive.
Oh, there is one more thing, my Lord President.
Oh, come along. Quickly, child. We don't have long until... Oh.
It nearly hit me. Down my hair.
Oh, come on, child. We're nearly there.
Pandad, what are you chasing the Doctor for? In the name of Rassilon. This is Castellan Denja. We need a medic in President Pandad's office immediately. The President is dead.
Something wrong?
It's the repair shop. What kind of idiot would try and steal a faulty TARDIS?
Don't worry, Stoine's down there. He'll probably get them.
Hurry up, my child. Time is running out, yes? Oh, this one seems like a good choice. Yes, in you go, Susan.
Doctor?
Yes, what is it? What do you want?
Sorry, but you're about to make a very big mistake. Don't steal that one, steal this one. The navigation system's knackered, but you'll have much more fun.
Oh, who are you? What do you want?
Aren't you clever boy? And remember me.
Boy, indeed. Oh, Susan, come out of there.
What's wrong with this one?
Well, the engines don't work, do they? According to the data log? No. Come along. Let's go in this one.
It's magnificent.
Yes, it will do. Yes. Oh, you are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
What was that, Grandfather?
The beginning, my child. A new beginning. And now... now we must flee.
Stop, Doctor. In the name of Rassilon. This is Acting President Denja. The Doctor has escaped with the hand of Omega. The Doctor is now a wanted renegade.
Here is to one successful revolution, Braxiatel style.
How do you think he will do? Out there, in the vastness of space-time.
You know Theta. He'll keep his head down. After all, he was always the quiet child of Lungbarrow.
You have been listening to Doctor Who Burning at the House of Lungbarrow, written by Andrew Creak. The Doctor was played by Siobhan Gallichan, Susan Elizabeth Carter, Braxiatel by Ben Pickett, and Lady Braxiatel by Michelle Birkby. The Inquisitor was Felix Cook, and the Captain was played by Nathan Major. The Guard was played by Phil Stewart. Denja was Tony Fyler. Quadringer 1 were Nasi Voutsas. Quadringer 2 were David Avery. Clara Oswald was played by Jenna Coleman. Other parts were played by the cast. The script editor was Tony Fyler. Sound design by Andrew Creak. Music was by Kevin MacLeod, Big Finish, and The Radiophonic Workshop. Theme tune composed by Ron Grainer and realised by Delia Derbyshire and The Radiophonic Workshop. Doctor Who Burning at the House of Lungbarrow was directed and produced by Andrew Creak. The executive producers were Tony Fyler and Andrew Creak. The Doctor's lines were directed by Helen Stirring. If you would like to have a credit as a producer in our audios, why not become one of our Patreons? Get behind-the-scenes information, and every few months you could be eligible for exclusive audio dramas. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
Coming soon to On Fleek Productions. Doctor Who, Servants of Eve.
Ah, this is the life, eh, Jamie? Zoe? Sometimes it's about good old-fashioned rest and recuperation.
I don't like to complain, Doctor, but it's not very much like my idea of rest either.
What the hell do you mean we can't contact them?
Well, sir, our messages receive no response. There are at least 5 scenarios to explain that.
I don't need a lanyard, my good man. I'm a personal friend of Commander Hillard.
Friend might be stretching it a bit, Doctor.
And a very good day to you too, Commander. Skittering, scritchy sound of tiny metal legs.
We're readier than that, McVeigh. Can we hurry this up?
No, sir. Absolutely not. That's how people die on the pad.
Are you saying the piles of dust are people?
I will admit it's not one of my better plans, but rather us than everyone alive on Abessario.
Get more at patreon.com/onfleekproductions.